sure there's still people inside the camp, which is in the plaza out that way. Right now we are actually in the middle of the intersection at 14th and Broadway. Raid, it was basically lots of barricades going up and a lot of people not knowing what was going to happen, but since we've been through this before, we know what to expect. And if it goes down like before, within 5 minutes they'll swarm on us. They'll bring out their long-range acoustic device to let everybody know that if they don't scatter from the area, they'll be arrested. And after their warnings of 5 or 10 minutes go by, they'll eventually go in and try to take down the camp. Their main objective being to dismantle the tents, arrest anybody who remains inside after they go in. So let's just hope they don't start a hell on earth again like the Oakland PD seems to like to do. The other MO of the raid seems to be to call in mutual aid from other departments, not ask them what kind of quote-unquote less lethal projectiles they'll be lobbing at the crowd, so that when Oakland police have their press conference in the morning, they'll have deniability and say, well, we didn't use rubber bullets, we didn't use tear gas. The last raid, when the first canister of tear gas happened, hold on, mic check. Intel coming in. What's going down?
Who cares? Who cares?
False alarm. Sorry.
False alarm!
Crossing into Alameda. Would that mean they're going to come across the Webster Tube or something? Anything new on Twitter? I can't pull apart from the stream, so.
Homeland Security and unmarked cars at the fire station in 17.
Martin Luther King, which is that way. That would be the fire station over there, I think. We are in Alameda County. There's Alameda City and Alameda County. Alameda County consists of Oakland, Dublin, Pleasanton, San Leandro, Union City, Fremont, Hayward, Newark, and Alameda City proper. I'm probably missing one or two of them.
You know what? That's
live streaming?
There's two of us.
Oh, which one of you?
Punk Boy and myself.
Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet you. Where's the other one?
He's around. He's got a big blue backpack that says U Street.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you. Here's the labor strike. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the music. Solidarity.
100%. No, I say unsafe. That's why I say safe. You gotta be in the eye of the hurricane.
I'm a Dallas, so I'm always in the paradox.
100%.
Here's the labor picket again. Anybody have the time for me? I'm still just in 4. I still got another half an hour. 3:32, thank you. Estimated it'll be at about 5 million between the two raids and waste of police resources being here the whole time. I'd guesstimate we got 20 minutes-ish.
Whoa,
No, that was
Bitches.
waiting for your second time playing testing. Go, go!
Justin!
I'm going to, sorry peeps, I'm going to run and grab myself a pack of cigarettes before I don't have time to. Hold on, let me see, I've got a buddy here who will hold this for me. Hold on a sec. Here, do you want to hold the world in your hand while I grab a pack
to
of
provide
cigarettes?
individuals that are being foreclosed on with people that can help them with loan modification. People can help them against big banks and in the courts. Stop brutalizing your own people and start helping them. Start being innovative with your strategies instead of reactive and violent with your strategies. Because what you're about to do tonight is against everything that is decent and against everything that is righteous. The people that you see at the other end of this image right here are out here because we want to better our society. Corporations are not people. Corporations will be people. I saw this sign the other day. Corporations will be people when Texas executes one. Corporations will be people when they have to suffer the consequences that people suffer. When officials from BP are charged with murder, then we can start talking about corporations being people. What do we have right here?
Hopefully you got it. We're not
Just have a diesel truck. Sounded a little weird coming down the street. Corporations are not people. Again, when the corporations that are raping and pillaging in the Niger Delta end up in international court or end up in court here in the United States for the crimes that they're doing against the population and against the environment, then we can talk about corporations being people. And our government is essentially supposed to be run by the people for the people, but instead it's run by the corporations for the corporations. As long as our elected officials are taking money from those that they are supposed to represent, the system is fundamentally corrupt at the most basic level. We will be out here till the end of time protesting that. And you should be out here too, City Council. You should be out here too, standing with your people, not bringing down a police force on them with sticks, batons, rubber bullets, and everything else. Again, I'm just kind of preaching to the choir probably, but it just needs to be said. For those of you that are new and that haven't seen any of my streams before, number one, it's just kind of important that people recognize that we are out here to help our society. We're out here to help and to assist and make it better. And they're just going to go ahead and decide to break us up with violence, probably send people to the hospital, probably send over 100 people as usual to jail, instead of coming out here and joining us, joining the people's democracy, joining us in trying to find innovative and new solutions to the problems that our society faces. So that's what we're doing. And let's go to Twitter and we'll start answering some questions.
How you find the recording because we got a lot of information from you, so
Right on, man. Hey, it's all good. Where are you from? Let me.
KPFA.
KPFA?
KPFA, London Bajita.
Right on.
Agua, Miguel Guerrero. And I just want to say, as a Mexican that has been residing here in California for close to 13 years, that I'm so proud that the General Assembly today decided to vote in favor of making Occupy Oakland movement a sanctuary for immigrants from all over the world. That's fucking awesome.
That's right.
And it's a big step for the development of humanity all throughout the world. Right on, guys.
Right on, right on. You know, that's a subject we haven't even touched on tonight. The immigrant population in the migrant community in California, critical to the fabric of this community and this nation. I will remind people that over 50% of the fruits and vegetables grown in this country are grown right here in California. And some say that 90% of those that are picked here in California are done so by migrant populations. Now that means that about 45% of the fruits and vegetables that are picked here in the United States are picked by the migrant population in California. That's power. If we find a way to make these folks feel included, if we find a way to bring these folks into the fold of the Occupy movement and make them feel like we are here for them, because we are. We're tired of the ICE raids. We're tired of the Wells Fargo funded detention centers. Yes, and please believe Wells Fargo funds detention centers, and they make profit on the detention of the undocumented and on the prison industrial complex. Just another gripe we have against these big banks. This immigrant population is critical to the fabric of our state. It is critical to national security. I mean, what if we didn't have these individuals? What if we didn't have these individuals putting food on our tables? Can you imagine this population